Hey guys, it's Patootie bringing you guys another game of League of Legends. Today I'm casting a game for the Collegiate Star League, or CSL for short. This is a game between the University of Michigan and Penn State University Park. I believe this is game 3, so the teams are currently tied to 1-1. So on one team we do have TBM Cheesy Fries. I do know this guy. He's playing a Mumu jungle, Swain, Caitlyn, Cho'Gath, Alistar. I'm playing for University of Michigan, and for Penn State we have Corky, Jarvan, Leeson, Annie, and Tarek. So yeah, for this game, my predictions, well, I'm guessing Swain will go mid, Cho'Gath will go top, Alistar and Caitlyn bottom, with Swain going mid. And the other team we have Tarek, Corky bottom, Jarvan top, Annie mid with Leeson jungle. This is a pretty interesting game. I'm seeing that bottom lane probably Alistar and Caitlyn probably be a bit stronger. Alistar is just so strong bottom lane with Caitlyn, I find, with the trap and the double knock-up. It's just a ridiculous amount of CC. I mean, Tarek is very good as well, but Corky can't really follow up with the second stun or anything. And obviously he'll just get knocked away by Alistar anytime there's a stun coming in. So, as regards to the other lanes, well, I think Amumu isn't quite as strong as a jungler's Lee Sin is right now, though he is very good for team fights, especially with heroes like Swain. I mean, they don't have really the Annie burst to follow up on it, but it's still pretty significantly good for team fights. And so let's see if we have Alistar just guarding the bottom brush here, and we are seeing the game through the eyes of this Alistar. He's the one that submitted the LoL replay, so most of the game will be focused around him, as obviously the health bars for everybody else is not fully updated, as you can see, unless he actually looks at them. Caitlyn heading bottom. Swain and Cho'Gath going to help leash this blue for Amumu. Amumu very dependent on his blue level 1. He runs a lot of the same masteries I do, some armor and a little bit of magic resist and regrowth pendant and health potion to start it off. Yeah, so pretty standard gameplay. It doesn't look like anybody's invading. Of course, I can't see what the other team is doing, but there we see Annie right away. So just a standard level 1. They're both going to leech for the junglers. Well, actually, Lee Sin's probably starting around here. That is dual goals. He doesn't really need to start off. So I imagine bottom lane is going to be mostly just a farm fest. Nobody's going to be too engaged. I mean, this is the game 3 of their series, so everything's on the line, and so they were going to play as safely as possible, just try to farm it out and get stronger than their enemies. Oh yeah, like I thought, see, Lee Sin started his dual golems. He's going to go out, clear all the little camps, and then probably go back and buy boots and clear his red and his blue. Actually, we have Cho'Gath mid here. This is not what I expected. So they're going to have Cho'Gath lane versus Annie. It's going to be kind of tough for him to lane. I mean, even with his brilliant passive regaining health and mana after every creep kill, it's going to be pretty tough if this is Annie can manage to zone him out. Top lane, Swain versus Jarvan. I predict that Swain will probably win this lane. Jarvan, pretty strong of a laner. Not so strong lately, but you don't see him much. But, you know, we'll see how that goes. With the recent patch here, they made quite a difference. Updates to the supports and the way supports work, trying to move away from the heal bottom, just a complete endurance lane, and trying to go towards more of aggressive play style. So right now it seems like Alistar, Tarek, Janna, heroes without the heals are actually much stronger than he used to be, with the big nerfs to obviously all heroes like Soraka and Sona. But pretty standard opening here, just some standard farming. Looks like, yeah, nothing crazy going on at the creep score. It seems pretty even at this point. Both Alistar and Tarek sitting at 0. We can't see what Lee Sin's farm is, unfortunately, but I imagine it's pretty similar to Amumu. Amumu going to go back early, before clearing red. He got blue buff. He's going to get a regrowth pendant, a few potions, go take his red, and be ready for a gank. That's a very strong opening on Amumu. You get that really early goal per 5, and it helps you a lot in the long run, especially the mana regen on Amumu. Helps really a lot in your ganks, and it helps you sustain in the jungle. Bottom lane still a little bit of harass going off from this Corky. You can see how weak that heal is now, only healing for 60 on that Corky. Not what it used to be, but it's, I don't know, it's still kind of okay. Just a bit of tackling here in the jungle, in the bush, sorry. Oh, he's going to ward that bush so they can see Alistar and better control him out of that bush. Oh, we'll have to see a Jarvan gank here middle. Can't really see what's going on HP wise, but it does seem, oh, and he's gonna pop the flash there and get away just fine. Cool MIA, so noob, jeez. Teasing to his roommate, not his roommate, his teammate up here. I don't know if they're actually roommates, probably not. Cool. And so yeah, Cho'Gath's gonna be fine. He's not even gonna back. He's gonna be able to get all his health back from whenever he lost. Mumu has his red buff now. He's probably gonna look to make a gank. Oh, maybe not. He'll do something Their jungle is getting really strong. It's not really anywhere he can really gank right now. Oh, and they're actually in the lane swap, so Yarvin's gonna stay mid and Andy's gonna go back top. This is gonna, ooh, a lot of damage being traded. I don't know if those HP bars are accurate, but they're both getting pretty low. So yeah, Swain's calling the MIA now. I'm thinking Andy might be going mid. Cho'Gath kind of wants to swap back, it seems. He wants to go back top. Oh, Lee Sin gank top. That Q was nowhere near if that was an accurate Q. Yeah, but that's fine. He's gonna go back and clear his jungle. Bottom lane still. The whole bot lane so far has been held kind of around in this region. They haven't really been moving far away from there. Moo finally gonna get bots. He said he's gonna come gank bottom through the bottom brush. See if he can get in there without being seen and get a successful gank. All other lanes, see how the farm's going. So Caitlyn currently the furthest us ahead. Actually, no, Corki is. Corki farming pretty well bottom. Everything else is kind of even. Swain's kind of behind at 16, but it's not really that big of a deal this early in the game. Yeah, Corki just started with his Dorn's Blade. Caitlyn also Dorn's Blade. So both pretty aggressive starts. Just gonna start trapping up. Alex started throwing down one of his 3 wards in because he's anticipating a Lee Sin gank pretty soon. It is that point of the game where he'll probably be ganking. Oh, first blood goes off top here. Oh, Cho'Gath actually tower dives and kills him. Lee Sin, going to be able to clean up the kill here. So Cho'Gath does kill Annie underneath this turret, but he got in way too close and Lee Sin got his slows on. Look, Lee Sin so OP. So good pickup kill. Oh, looks like there's a gank here bottom. Amumu just missed it. Tarek flashed out, I'm guessing to dodge and Amumu stun. And so he got away fine. But now they know Tarek's flash is up. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries ganking again pretty soon. Also going to try to do some bit of zoning here to zone him out of the EXP. Not going to be able to do much, seeing as they do have the Tarek stun still there. They're all both pretty healthy on HP. Mid lane's getting pushed pretty hard. Swain's gonna lose a lot of minions here to this tower. See, he's still pretty far behind compared to Annie 34. It's only about 10 CS, and on Jarvan, well, that's a different story. Jarvan's pretty farmed. Oh, so here comes Amumu again bottom. See if they can get a successful gank this time. Good pull. Gonna get a slow on. Alistair's gonna flash in. So Tarek has no flash. He's basically dead now. An exhaustion to secure the kill, and that's that. Oh, but we do have Annie coming down here. Let's see if she can get here in time. They do see her coming because of that ward, so they're not going to be able to, and he's not going to be able to get a successful Tibbers off or anything. However, good job. Go for Tarek. They did get Tarek. Got the first kill off. So yeah, as you can see, since Tarek, they knew had his flash down. We all know Tarek still has his, Corki still has his Valkyrie, so it would have been a lot harder to kill him as opposed to Tarek, who really had no means of getting away anymore. Now they're going to reward. He doesn't have to go back for a while, seeing he does have those 3 wards. Kind of an interesting start. They're swapping back here. Swain and Cho'Gath, they're swapping again. He's already got his Negatron cloak. Basically, he's good to lane versus Annie. Already sitting at a nice... That can't be right. It says plus 48, so that magic resist is not updated. Swain seeing... Amumu wants to see if he can keep getting the blues. I don't see Swain having a problem with that. He is pretty mana dependent this early, but Mumu really needs his blue in order to keep his jungle up. It's just so crucial for him. And CDR and his ulti and everything. Oh, another peaceful pull here. Oh, and Corki's gonna flash out and be fine. Once I flash down on Corki, they could try getting a bit more aggressive on him. See, Lee Sin gank middle. Seems to be fine. Jarvan's still farming up Swain. Swain keeps getting pushed back to his turret. It's going to be tough for him to keep his last hits. I really wish I could see how exactly he's last hitting, but I don't imagine he's doing too well. He's at 32. Yeah, everybody else is around the 50 zone. So he's kind of behind on farm. Not a big deal. He's not feeding or anything, so it's all good so far. Annie looks like she's headed towards her catalyst. Bottom lane hasn't really gone back yet at all. Tarek has because he died, but nobody else has. Swain still only has his basic boots. Cho'Gath. He did go back to get a Negatron cloak. Well, let's see. We see Amumu going head top here, so he might be going for a gank. Does see the Jarvan. Oh, it was successful. But not able to finish the kill there. Mumu, no, he's not even 6, so he can't even ulti. Never mind. Oh, to all. Maybe he was 6. Just wasn't updated. So bottom's both 6. Got blue. Need to be a farm fest. Might speed it up here in a second. There's not that much happening so early. Getting a bit aggressive here. Oh, some really good damage. Fisher. Oh, here comes the ult. A good block by Tarek. I wouldn't have killed him anyway, but it would have gotten pretty low. But so far, still standard early game. I mean, there's still some harass going off. It's just major amounts of farming. Often you'll see that in these tournament games where a lot is on the line for both teams, and you know, winning or losing this game really changes whether or not they're going to the next round. Feast in 18 seconds. I mean, I've seen so little going on with Dragon. Neither team has really seen, that I've seen, has gone for Dragon. I don't know really if Lee Sin even made an attempt for it. He only has a Razor. It is only 10 minutes, so it's not abnormal that they don't have it yet, but you don't even see much ward coverage at all. Just the one ward down here and the one ward for top. Middle has been going pretty aggressively without getting any wards, so that's pretty fine. It is Cho'Gath. Amumu getting both gold per 5, so really early. Like, I think he got both of them before 10 minutes, giving him a big advantage. Lee Sin does have his Razor, so he's getting close to his Wriggle's Lantern, at which point he'll be a lot stronger and a lot faster in the jungle. Amumu seeing if he can get any type of gank here. I don't think he's going to be able to get any success from this angle. Maybe if he went around, he'd have a bit more success trying to get her, but it would probably just end up in him dying. Oh. See, maybe tower dive? Oh no, Lee Sin is still there. She is pretty low HP, but they're not going to attempt it. So yeah, we actually got to see their HP bar there for a second. Imagine Alistar was checking it out while walking back the lane. And so he's got his Philosopher's Stone. It's really going for a gold 5 heavy game. Corki getting a Sheen. That's only really the major buys. He's going also for Berserker Greaves. And bot pushed in. Mumu might try to get a push in here. See, what is this guy leveling? Leveling his heal, actually. That's interesting. Oh, just missed the flash pulverize there. That could have been huge. They're pretty upset about that one, obviously, but not a big deal. It happens, right? Oh, Amumu, I think he did get in here without getting seen. Oh, that's a bit low. This might be very nice. Ooh. He can just flash ult. Yep, here we go. Tarek's gonna be gone here, I imagine. Oh, just the perfect timing on the flash. That ulti not gonna kill either one of them. That's really a shame. Oh my god, and but I mean, yeah, he thought it was on CP and everything, so I mean, it is very tough for him, very unfortunate. Now they're gonna have 3 people bottom here. They're gonna be able to easily clear the wave. I mean, with Corki getting low, they could have potentially pushed that turret, but Jarvan and Lee Sin come here to defend it, just in case. So there's no way they're gonna be able to push that turret. Cleaning out some traps here. Swain's still mid. He's picking up his Sork Shoes, Ruby Crystal, and the Sapphire Crystal. Cho'Gath picking up Glacial Shroud already. Really good for him, getting that cooldown reduction, a massive amount of armor, and some mana. Bottom lane's going to keep trying to push here. They can kind of clear it just as soon. They might be going for Dragon here pretty easily. 3 bottom, potentially 4 here. Corki's coming up bottom. I'm guessing they're probably going to go for Dragon sometime soon here. And because you see no wards at all from the bottom tier. I mean, Alistar does have his wards, but it's not really safe for him to go right now. He does have the CV. Oh, he might get caught here. Yeah, Alistar's gonna die there. No doubt about it. He's not even about it all. There's no way he can survive that. Kind of getting destroyed there. Alistar feeling kind of a bit of the heat right now. I guess he's kind of probably feeling that he's the only one that's caused him a few kills. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's kind of unfortunate both times. It wasn't really his fault. He did do what he was supposed to do. He didn't line up correctly. Caitlyn's not really going to be able to defend this turret. She gets anywhere near it, she'll get blown up. The turret could easily flash on her if he has it up, or Jarvan just EQing. Cho'Gath's going to stay top. He's going to keep farming. He's going to try to just keep going until he can push his turret. He hasn't really hit it yet, is from what it looks like. Swain's going to be able to start farming now. Started getting a bit more mana, maybe able to spam his ulti on some minions. Let's see. He's still pretty far behind. He is sitting at 65. Kind of rough for him. Everybody else is getting close to the hundreds. They did pick up the dragon there. Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention, but they did pick it up, and they did get the timing. So blue team still did get the timing on it, and so they'll know when it's up. But still no wards being placed there. Don't really have any control over the map right now. He's going to clear this mid wave. That'll be pretty fine. Swain's going to patiently wait for the next creep wave. Now, since this bottom turret is gone now, Caitlyn can kind of keep this wave here as long as she wants and just farm it. Now, she's kind of pushing it a little bit. Did kind of push it, so it is going to start pushing back towards their turret, and so they won't really have the free kind of farming that they might want, but they're still going to be able to farm quite a bit because they're not really going to go back bottom lane for a while until it starts to push back towards their turret. What I like to do, I kind of like to just keep the wave here kind of and just farm it constantly and let their wave push, and then when your minions die, you just kind of tank the minions while you wait for your next wave, and you just kind of can farm there indefinitely until somebody comes to stop you. Tarek's heading up top here. There already is 2 top on this Cho'Gath. Oh, gonna throw an ulti. Flashes out of Jarvan ult. Everything's getting blown on this guy. Ignite, Tibbers, everything. And he flashed. And is he gonna get away? Wow, it looks like he's gonna die. Oh wow, he gets this away with about 60 HP. Oh, that's rough. That's really good for him. And there he goes, throws the winky smiley face, because they did blow a lot of summoners. They blew their flashes, ignites, Tibbers, ults, everything, and we're not able to kill him. So it was very worth it for the Cho'Gath to get himself out like that. Swain's gonna try to defend the turret here. Let's see. Ooh, Amumu had this blue ward, and it looks like he died trying to steal it. He might have actually killed it, but it looks like once he died, he gave it to somebody else. Yeah, Tarek got it. I think I don't actually see. Did Tarek get that kill? Yes, he did. So Amumu did get the blue first of all, and then once Tarek killed him, he got the blue. Swain gonna pick up their blue. This will help him catch up and farm quite a bit. Jarvan putting a little bit of pressure up top. Cho'Gath's getting fine, not really much. Well, it doesn't look like there's much damage under this turret. Actually, oh, never mind. He actually was able to kill the turret, which is why he was staying there for an elongated period of time. Jarvan's gonna miss his Q away out of there, so he's not gonna be able to get away as easily. He has plenty of HP, so I think he'll be able to live this. I don't think he's gonna tower dive these 2 top. No. Astra getting, looks like, yep, his first few CS of the game. Happy to take that over. This guy's going back through Dragon. It's not back up yet, but they're probably going to look to offensively ward here. They do have started defensively warding since they're missing their turrets, so they can't really ward like they'd like to. Mumu's going to pick up red, guard in this bush here. 3 people top. Not even going to try to kill Cho'Gath. He's pretty big right now, and it's going to take a lot to kill him. Monster still holding mid here. This maxed out heal. Really not too much. I'm really not seeing too many wards out here from the blue team. They are behind on gold, missing the first dragon, and kind of behind a bit on farm and 1 kill. But really, you're seeing very little wards. Now, so they still have a few wards. Anybody else in the team doesn't know. He's gonna place that there. And then I imagine that the purple team do have a lot more wards down, seeing as they do have that gold advantage, especially on Tarek. Getting a kill and the dragon, so their support's kind of a lot more farmed than ours is right now. Timosha here. He's gonna go back 5, probably gonna get a ton of wards. He doesn't really have much gold for much else. Probably just gonna be a little pickup here. Swain's got his catalyst, and he's got his catalyst and an Elite Large Rod. Really big item for her, probably the most expensive single item she can buy. That's good on her. Jarvan getting both gold per 5s. He's got a Phage. He's going to be getting stronger and stronger as the game progresses on. Gold per 5. Cho'Gath able to put a lot of pressure on this turret. Taking a few terror hits, no big deal. He's able to get that back on the next wave. Caitlyn's still farming pretty hard bottom here. She does have picked up her BF sword, getting close to that Infinity Edge. I'm not sure what the Brawler's Glove might be for, but we'll see, I guess. Mumu got his double gold per 5. Probably looking towards buying an Aegis. Farm's looking pretty good for Kaylin and Cho'Gath. Corki actually the furthest ahead right now. Pretty farmed down bottom lane. With the rest following not too far behind. So Mumu wants calling for a farm fight for mid, and they want to farm up so that when Dragon comes up, they can get ready. I mean, it's only about a minute or so left. Whoa! And he throws the Tibbers down. Looks like they're probably going to try to put some pressure on this mid turret. I'm guessing that's why I should have thrown it down, because there really was no other reason to. But it does not look like that's going to follow up. But she's going to get some damage in, a couple hundred damage. I'm not sure if that would have been worth it. I mean, it's definitely good for pushing, but I think you need a bit more follow-up on it than to just throw it down like that. Tibbers down. If we are set for drag, we will get it easily. Pretty true. I don't think she'll have it in time for when Dragon comes up. In 1958, it's only about a minute. She'll get cooldown for 2 minutes, maybe something around that time. So she's not going to have it back up for Dragon, I don't think. So they're actually putting some nice wards down here. Nothing really up around here, which is what I like to see when they're starting to move towards it. But since Jarvan is still top and Cho'Gath is coming straight for it, they should be able to pick this up, no problem. By the way, Mumu got... Okay, so Cho'Gath has Frozen Heart now, which is going to be huge for this team fight. Corki's not able to attack nearly as fast. He's getting close to his Triforce. He's pretty farmed. And Kaelin's just sticking around bottom. Mumu just chilling here, ready to go for Dragon. All set. And Swain's going to finish to clear this wave, and he's probably going to head down 2 once they don't have a vision over him. And so yeah, it looks like they're going to get this Dragon. I don't see anybody else anywhere near, and he's still middle. Didn't see any side of Jarvan headed down. See Baron, just make sure they want to turn around and take Baron on him. We're going to hit the trap. They don't look to be in any position to stop this from being taken. No, yeah, we're going to pick up the gold there. Did get Dragon. Now it probably looks like we're probably setting up for a fight here. Ooh, a good knock up on Carrot, got caught. Flashed out, he's fine. At least he's going to come in on this Alistar, taking a bit of damage. Oh, Annie coming down to the bottom, he's down again. So these three are up here. We have Swain down here with Kaelin and Annie, so they should be able to kill her fine. And then these guys up here, I mean, Amumu ults Alistar and Cho'Gath. They don't have really that much damage. Unless they can burst somebody with Cho'Gath's Feast, it's not going to turn out too well with Corki coming in and Lee Sin. Yeah, see, Alice taking a lot of damage. I think Annie's probably close to dying. She almost killed this Kaelin, it looks like. All going to flash in to kill him. But these two are still stuck up here. Alice's turret is going to die. Amumu is almost definitely going to die. So these two guys are dead. Annie did finally end up dying. Caitlyn did survive, so it seems. But they're going to still lose that fight because it was 2 for 1. And probably going to be able to pick up this Caitlyn. Oh, yeah, that's definitely going to lock in the kill there. Good pickup from Team Purple. Really good job. Despite losing Dragon, they did use some good pressure. They're even going to, wow, exhaust offensively on the Cho'Gath. Not going to kill because he was still a lot of health. But probably going to go take this middle turret down with almost no resistance. They didn't really have good positioning on that fight. Actually, I just don't think they're going to be able to finish off this tower. Cho'Gath kind of managing it up, showing how tanky he is, and just going to hold that off. Probably until the other guys get back, so we'll be able to hold that turret. Really good strong front. They are still down on 2 turrets. Top turret is down, bottom turret is down. At least the Dragons are tied 1-1 now, but I still have to give it the advantage so far to the purple team. I think they're still quite ahead on a bit of gold. Even their farm kind of surpasses most of them. And he's kind of falling behind too, but still ahead of Swain. The other two are getting really close. So I would definitely have to give the gold advantage right now to the purple team. The dragon though does bring it a lot closer. If they would have gotten the second dragon, then they'd have a decisive advantage. We're just going to look for a few things to farm here. He does get the Aegis like I thought. It's almost exactly the same build I run on Amumu. And let's see. Oh, they actually were able to kill. Looks like Cho'Gath power dove this guy here. Oh, and Corki flashes out of Swain's stun. Oh, looks like they're doing a lot of exchanges here. People coming in from every angle. Nothing too crazy gonna come out. Good flash from Corki, saving him from that stun. He probably would have died. I don't know if his Valkyrie was up. Didn't look like it, but he needed to flash out in the pinch to get out in time. Let's see. So Caitlyn's gonna stay bottom. She's probably gonna be able to push this thing as looks like most of their team is mid. Probably all of them actually, so she might be able to get this tower down. It looks like the first, actually, that's probably an inaccurate HP bar. They're gonna push middle, probably gonna be able to get mid turret. Cho'Gath in the low here at the beginning. Ooh, also getting kind of caught here. Yeah, it looks like he's probably going to die. Oh, a nice flash. And Amumu queuing to save cut to this team again. Very good stuff, so he actually does manage to survive. Top's pushing pretty hard. Caitlyn does get bottom turret, and now that Cho'Gath's back, they're not going to be able to push turret anymore. Now, Jarvan's almost got a Triforce, still having the 2 gold per 5s. Top is taking a lot of damage here, getting probably a bit low. Still no wards from blue team, not very many. He does pick up a Shurelia's on Cho'Gath. That'll help his team out. He's really getting team-oriented items. Tarek actually picking up 2 gold per 5s. We have 2 gold per 5s, 2 on our Alistar, and 4 wards. So we're actually going to start seeing some wards here finally from our team. So probably some more control over Dragon and Baron, because really it's tough. When you're getting close to this 25-30 minutes, teams are getting... Oh, the Sam is definitely going to die. Yes, she's gone there. She's stunned. But yeah, around this time of the game, you got to really watch out for Baron, because both teams can pretty much destroy it at any time, and if you don't have vision over it, could be very sucky way to finish your game here. My camera's a bit messed up, but it's about close to normal. Okay, so 5-man mid here. We might be able to push the turret after picking up that Annie kill. I don't think they're they're even going to try to defend it. No, this turret is definitely going to go down. That's very good for them. They do manage 2 turrets, so they're only down 1 turret now. They might even go try to roam their jungle and see. Lee Sin has the red buff, so that red buff is obviously not there. But they'll still take off some of the little camps here. That won't hurt. They'll clear the timer on it, then when it's back up, so they can make their next move on it. I do like they finally do it so you can clear other people's wards and actually see when it comes back up. I mean, the creep skull, because for the longest time in LoL, you never do that, but it's a really good little tweak they've done. You see some warding going down from both teams. Actually, purple team's warding a bit more defensively now. They don't feel as strong as they did. Warding this bush from both teams. I like to ward up here too. It's a good place to have a ward, especially when it comes around to Baron time. Finally, Caitlyn does have her full Infinity Edge and Steal, so she's going to be pretty strong in these team fights. Let's see how Corky's doing. He's only got the Vamp Scepter with his Trinity Force, so there's some good sustainability. Looks like they're all 5 in here, looking to get to a fight. They can get a good initiation. Mumu's still kind of far in the back here. It doesn't look like they're going for a full engage just yet. I think that's really just seeing if you can rupture somebody up and start a real fight, but neither team looks like they're too committed to a fight. Oh, good knock up on Andy. This might actually start a fight here. See, Jarvan's going on Caitlyn. That's kind of out of position now. Wow, lots of damage going in here. Caitlyn's gonna flash out, get away. Swain's stock caught on the wrong side here. He's gonna die instantly. And now this fight's kind of going pretty evenly. It's hard to tell who's winning. Let's see, Caitlyn's gonna die there. And Cho'Gath is probably going to die pretty soon. He's going to chomp on the Annie. She's down to 100 HP. She'll probably die. And it looks like purple team is going to come ahead quite ahead in this one. Let's see, he's not going to be able to work. So Cho'Gath dies. Let's see if they can pick up the Challenger. So 3 for none here so far. Yeah, they're even going to pick up this little Alistar. So that was really, really favorable for purple team. Out of position again. So 4 kills picked up, leaving it to 10-5 at 26 minutes. So 15 kills, 26 minutes, about pretty intense game so far. This looks like the purple team is pulling ahead here as this game goes on. They're going to probably be able to take out this mid turret. They're going to try to defend it. They're not going to dive him or anything for the time being, but they are probably going to get this turret. Maybe not. They don't have any creeps left. Top turret actually goes down for purple, so currently the turrets are even. Now Dragon is back up, and so the purple team's probably able to pick up the Dragon unless they have to go back and map. So let's see the score. Corky 3-0, Jarvan at 2-1, Lee Sin 3-0. I mean, all the right people are fed except for really Annie. She's kind of having a poor little game here, but everybody else is pretty strong on the team. Alistar and Caitlyn bearing the deaths for their team, and Cho'Gath kind of still keeping it up. And they're actually going to be able to pick up this Dragon. I'm surprised the purple team didn't decide to go for it. TBM and Robin, Purple Cow, Ace Bear are all going to be able to pick up this Dragon. And they want to just farm up because I think they feel like if they farm up in the end, they'll be stronger than the other team. Which might be the case. I mean, Corky kind of gets really strong as the game goes later on. And he kind of falls off the map a little bit for a while until late game. Lee Sin's kind of the same thing, kind of falls off around this mid game. He does have his Warmog, so he still doesn't even have a Wriggles or full boots. Don't think he'll be getting his Wriggles, doesn't look like. So they're going to focus on farming. So we got still pretty beasting it up. I mean, getting close to 200 CS on Caitlyn. Over 200 on Corky. So Corky's still really farming, but overall it looks like our team does have a bit more farm than the other. Yeah, so pretty intense game. I mean, it still could go either way. Towers are even. These guys are ahead on Dragons now. So I think the gold advantage is pretty even at this point. Mumu's looking to initiate because he's going to get blue buff, and he's probably going to hand it over to Swain, it looks like, who does have our Rod of Ages and his Hex Tech. So he's going to be healing a lot off his ulti in team fights. Not really have too much damage, but he doesn't really need it on this fight. He's going to benefit a lot from this blue, help his cooldowns. It's going to be good for this fight. I wish I could see really what the other team is doing right now. Doesn't look like Annie's getting any of the blues. She is have her blue elixir, so they're probably going to leave the blues for either Corky, or Carrick maybe even, but I'm guessing Corky will be getting their blues or Lee Sin. Let's see, if they actually give red to Jarvan, well, it looks like that'll probably turn into either a Frozen Mallet maybe, or a Sunfire Cave. Not sure. Maybe even the Warmogs, who knows. Caitlin's gonna go pick up the red. So right now it's kind of part of the game where, I mean, it's kind of dangerous not having any Ward of Dragon, but it's that type of game where just everyone's gonna farm up. And they see how close the team fights are. I mean, it was still 4 kills for purple team in that last team fight, but it was still a very close fight. Could have gone either way. Caitlyn gonna pick up red. Now purple team's gonna get more offensive in their jungle. Getting really more map control. Gonna throw some wards down everywhere. He does have his Wriggles and his Warlocks now. So yeah, and really Mumu just emphasizes that he doesn't want his team to get caught. Cho'Gath's gonna come back mid. Actually, he's gonna go buy first and then come mid. Currently sitting around 1300 HP. So we're probably gonna see some pressure coming in from Manticles and Annie and his team trying to push middle in. She's actually gonna go farm bottom, clear that wave, a lot of gold. And yeah, Mumu getting close to the Sunfire Cave. They do have a Will of the Ancients on the team, so good props on Swain for that one. They do have a few team fighting items now, quite a bit actually, almost everyone. And so that'll help a lot. Wit's End on Cho'Gath, pretty aggressive there. Sitting at 3k HP, 200 armor, 165. Yeah, see, this is very risky. They're trying to see if they can take Baron, but they don't know if the other team has it warded, which they more than likely do, and they don't have any ward on it, so they really have no clue. They could get caught very easily. Yeah, no ping, no oracles. It'd be incredibly risky, for sure. Corky's not too far around here, just throwing some R's. Probably gonna pick up some blue and the red. Mumu calling to get a pink ward. See if we can clear out Baron. Yeah, really not much. Annie's just sitting here, maybe trying to see if she can flash ulti, get a good amount of AoE off. But yeah, just looks like it's gonna be some more farming for now. People are gonna go back and buy. Ooh, he actually got Boots of the City. That's interesting. Some good CDR for his Q and W. Bottom lane and top lane just kind of sitting around the middle. Not very much going on right now. And Tarek's finally not much building either. Just trying to get tankier. Obviously, actually, yeah, let's start gonna pick up Nano, maybe going for Sheen or something. They do see that there is a ward back there. She does say it's clear, but we do see that there's still a ward there. And we're gonna go farm top. Does have the Sunfire, doing lots of AoE damage in his team fights. W plus Sunfire is quite devastating. Cho'Gath's probably just gonna come top here, try to clear this ward. If he doesn't get cut off on his way back, which might be the case. I think I'm gonna speed up the game a little bit. There's too much going on here, so speed it up for a few seconds. See if really something start to happen. Yeah, the only shame about casting these really intense games, I mean, it is kind of boring for a while where you just wait for the teams to farm up, but it does usually end in pretty amazing endings. When they have some really nice teams. Speed this up a bit more. Bottom is pushing in towards them. And I mean, they really don't have any wards either, so they can't see the other team coming. Oh, they have a fight starting here. They're just gonna ward the bush. Maybe look for a fight? No. Both teams too scared to start a fight. So they're gonna have Chris. I'm guessing this is his Caitlyn free farm bottom. It's a huge wave. So with the CV down here, he's leaving somebody here. Oh yeah. He's gonna come in here. Checking up his BF sword. Oh! See, Swain gets caught here. Does some finish splash. Nice move. Perfect roofing here. Doesn't even have to call just yet. Jarvan's kind of stuck out of position here. Full committing of a fight here. Wow. Corky explodes instantly. Wow, so is Jarvan. Doing so much damage. Tibbers going in here hitting almost nobody. That is really a good Tibbers. It looks like, wow, blue team is going to be probably able to pick this up pretty quickly at this point. And he doesn't have too far to run yet. He gets knocked out. He does flash away. He's probably going to end up winning, actually. I'll start keep going to that lead send. Probably not underneath her. Wow, Tarek on the complete wrong side here. Probably ends up getting kicked off. That's a dead pair. Now, so Baron is open now. You have 3 kills. It wouldn't be a bad time to do it. So they're going to drag in first. Either push mid turret or get Mumu's calling. So he's making the calls here. Trust. They're probably just going to push down mid turret. Lee Sin's going to try to defend it here. As long as Cho'Gath uses the off, should be fine to push this turret. just gonna look to clear the way. Oh wow, this Caitlyn is looking pretty scary with the Phantom Dancer right now. Doing a lot of damage. So yeah, they turned the game around pretty much here. They're only behind on 2 kills now, so they were able to catch up on kills. Not only that, picked up another dragon, and pretty much I think they're ahead now. Pretty good turnaround. Oh wow, I didn't even see that. Looks like with an ulti, probably picked off this Annie here. Good call on Caitlyn, finishing that kill. Swain's gonna go pick up this one. Definitely use it. As far as farm goes, Caitlyn very high, 233. Corki still really high, 232. A few others getting close to breaking the 200 point. Cho'Gath 217. Very, very strong. Cho'Gath's gonna get just bigger and bigger. Let's see. He hasn't got anything since his wit's end, but Swain's gonna pick up a blue here with the help of his teammates. Now that base attack damage is pretty brutal. Ending up top here. Cho'Gath sees him coming, no big deal. He'll just back right off. Okay, so I'll just speed it up here a bit until we do see what happens next. It's gonna be pinging on Baron. They don't have any vision on it, so they're kind of afraid of that. Let's get a ward in it. They can get some vision. House rating 13. This is level 2 ulti now. 60% reduced damage. Still kind of weak. They just warded it. And he is bottom, so they could potentially go for Baron right now if they did have a pink ward or oracles or anything, but doesn't look like this. So Cho'Gath starts talking to Altar. I promise you this, I'll always look out for you. Guessing that's the song reference. Now I don't have very much knowledge in English pop, so I probably don't know. That's what I'll do, I guess. Yeah, no reference. Somebody can message me that reference there later on. I'd be quite thankful, but sorry I didn't pick it up. Swain's gonna pick up his needlessly large rod, finally getting him a lot of more damage. His ulti's gonna be doing a lot of damage in team fights. Ooh, looks like they're kind of grouping up, coming up here. Yeah, the team is definitely not far. Cho'Gath's gonna pop his Shurelius here, see if he can pick somebody off. Oh, this guy's kind of on the wrong side. Ooh, defensive flash with the exhaust. Oh wow, way caught out here. Gonna die instantly. Lee Sin getting close. Mumu does not have gold. Wow, Caitlyn's gonna get destroyed there. Jarvan's gonna just jump in. Swain also dying. Wow, that's such a turnaround of that fight. It's kind of crazy. Let's see. They're still going in for more. They're still on the offense though, despite getting killed. I don't think that's for the better part though. Corki with his double buff. I knew he was gonna get blue and red. He's probably gonna end up destroying this whole team right now. Cho'Gath's gonna die here in a second. Oh, nice W away from Alistar. After giving his life there, he's almost definitely gonna die. Oh, Corki locks his red. He does have his Triforce, he can still get the phase, yeah. But he does give his life for his team, and I think he's gonna be able to pick up another kill. No, very good. So that was a very interesting team fight. I mean, 2 died for purple, 3 died for blue. Real talk, Corki pretty good. I was way too late to that. Yeah, Alistar was kind of behind on that fight, but still very, very close game. Caitlyn did get picked off, so they really have to do a better job of protecting Caitlyn because Jarvan's just going in and destroying her. They do get mid turret here. What is it? 4 turrets to 1, 2, 3, 4. Even on turrets. Probably going to be able to pick up the next dragon now that we push them back so far. Top still pushing very hard. And they're pretty getting close to their about the late game builds. They do have Force Nature on Cho'Gath. Corki has his Bloodthirsters. A few trendy forces, a few Warmogs. Very tanky DPS-ish. Still very strong in this current meta. Amumu does also have a Random Omen. A good thing to do with your Heart of Gold there. Especially versus... I mean, it's really good for heroes like Jarvan, Lee Sin, and Corki, so they can't auto-attack you to death with their Triforces. And Oracles on Jarvan. The very first Oracle I think we've seen this whole game. Very late Oracles. So he's probably gonna look to get some more control. It's gonna be tough for purple-blue team to keep any vision over Baron at all, without a massive amount of wards, which it doesn't look like they have right now. Cho'Gath's gonna come push top back. I mean, they still do have quite a few wards. As it stands right now, they did ward inside this bush, so it wouldn't be easy for Jarvan to see. Let's see, Cho'Gath's gonna knock this Annie up. It looks like Annie's kind of having a rough game here. Yeah, 0 and 5. She got kind of caught out of position. She does have to flash out there to live. It looks like we might have a counter push here, maybe a fight starting. You can see the ward there, be able to get away. And doesn't look like they're going to be about to fight. But now this is the part of the game, it's kind of late this game, but where they're really going to be completely focused around Baron. If they see one phase bottom, someone's going to turn around and do Baron right away. They still want to focus Corki and Annie. That's really the only damage. I think Corki is really the only big threat that they have. I don't think Annie can actually kill anybody. She does have her death cap, so she's kind of a bit of a pain now, but I really don't think she has the damage to kill anybody. They do have a lot of magic resist on their team, except for Alistar, but they do have a lot of magic resist. I don't think Annie is really a threat. Okay, Kayle needs to kill this ward. They do have a pink ward behind there. Mid's getting pushed in. So let's see what the other team decides to do. These guys are just going to step here, make sure they don't come to do Baron. From the middle. Kaylin picking Blast Whisper, Fam Dancer, and a Negatron Cloak. Probably going to get a Banshees pretty soon. Very, very, very strong Kaylin right now. 249 damage with a lot of armor pen. She's going to be dangerous. Yeah, she's getting close to 300 CS. I mean, so is Corki, so they both have their fair farm. It seems at this point like the team fight can really go either way. Oh, really good play here. They're going to catch Cho'Gath completely out in the open. He's going to die without almost no response to that. Swain does decide to go in here. He's ignited. He's not going to be able to get any health back, despite almost going Terra. Let's see. Oh, wow. He didn't actually get to kill anyone there, but Kaylin's going to die now. Her E is already down. Looks like this might be an ace. Let's see. Well, we'll probably get away here, but Alistar's probably going to die. And so Mumu's the lone survivor on his team. This is going to be pretty bad. They're probably going to be able to get an inhibitor out of this, actually. This kills now 17 to 11. I think that really put them... This game's still back and forth. It looks like one team has the advantage and all of a sudden it turns around. And yeah, they won't win this. They won't be able to win it right now. Definitely not. These guys will be up in the next 20 seconds or so. But they're probably going to get Baron out of it. Let's see if they do go up for it. I do imagine they'll probably be coming for this Baron. Yes. Now, will the Moon be able to get there in time? I really doubt it. Can't see what the health on this Baron is, and they actually just lost vision. So they won't actually have any vision at all. Now, Alistar's back up. He'll probably CV it right away. And they do get Baron. Wow, that's huge. So just because Corki Valkyrie'd in there, and then they were able to kill Cho'Gath, because Cho'Gath was way by himself out of the open. They kind of should have seen it, especially seeing that ward there. They knew that he was there. They had to probably take it a bit more careful there when taking out wards by himself. But so that. So that's gonna have to regrow his feast stacks there. Get back to his full size. Dragon is up. I think they'll be able to pick this up at least. And then I guess they're gonna try to look to pay a bit more passively. And let the team come getting caught. Get some more success that way. So they are gonna pick up that dragon. That's pretty good. So they're going to try to defend for the next 5 minutes, wait for the inhibitor to come back up. I mean, at this point, they really have no reason to leave their base at all. Baron is down. They're missing an inhibitor. All the waves are going to be pushing towards them. They're going to be able to farm really hard with these double minions coming. So, I mean, they can still sit back, farm up. They can pretty much take a lot more farm than the other team can. Now, it's going to be up to Team Purple to make a move on their turrets, take out these kind of leftover outer turrets. Down with the station, so guys are really out of position to defend it. And they're going to continue their push. They're going to try to poke. I mean, they do have Baron buffs, so they have a lot more sustain. So they're going to poke as much as they can to safely kill this turret. Now it's going to be tough. I mean, they do have really good clearing power. Blue team has Kaylin's Q, they do have Cho'Gath Q and W and Swain W, so it's going to be really hard for them to actually push anything. But they should be able to take this turret down as well. They're not even going to try to defend it. They're going to keep it way back here because they could easily get cut off here and destroyed. You have some wards going down there, so you can kind of keep track a little bit more. But that's 2 more turrets for the purple team. I mean, it looks really tough for the blue team to win. I don't see them really winning this right now. The purple team is going to push that in. They have such a huge wave. Oh, we're going to have some initiation here. Swain misses his stun. Wow. Jarvan playing very aggressively. They're kind of all spaced out now, zoning each other out in the fight. So that's a lot of damage taken on this turret. Now, Lee Sin's kind of stuck here. He's got knocked away, so he's fine. But that turret took a lot of damage, and the next time they push, they're going to be able to kill it. see what happens here. I don't think they're going to try to push again. Well, maybe they will pretty soon here. Maybe they'll try for a bit of split pushing. They'll have Lee Sin throw him bottom. Because Alistar can't really defend a wave, so whatever Alistar lane is in, they can basically push that lane. But no, they're going to try to group push this again. This top, trying to ward off the Annie there. Still no success in pushing this turret. Let's see if Annie can do anything here. Yes, they're going to try to push top here. This should be no problem at all to finish this turret. Okay, here we go. Probably the last fight of the game here. Nice and Moonwall catching all four of them. Stun going off on the swing. Cho'Gath in good positioning, so is the Moo. They are kind of getting cut off. This is what I'm talking about again. Caitlyn has really no protection, so Alistar has to stay near him to protect him off of Jarvan. Kind of interesting. They're going to try to kill Tarek up here while the rest of the team moves kind of down and try to kill this Caitlyn. It's kind of just like a bit of a chase fest right now. Trying to kill Annie, Swain, getting ignited, not be able to regen the bot. He's probably going to die here. Oh, he does get away. Lots of knockups. Annie incredibly low. Cork incredibly low. She's going to try to kill him. So I can get tanked by Tarek. Let's see if we can finish Annie off. Oh wow, what an intense fight. Look at this. So Alistar, wow, very, very late ulti. Should have done that a lot sooner. And they're probably both going to die here right now. And let's see. Caitlyn's still putting a lot of pressure on Jarvan. We're going to try to kill him. Oh wow, does he get to survive? No. Oh wow. No, he does die. I'm going to try to kill Tarek. Not going to be able to get him. And Lee Sin and Corki probably going to get away as well. So let's see what the recap. It was actually only 1 for 1 out of that incredibly long fight. Very, very intense. It's kind of weird when you have teams like that have so many anti-carries like Jarvan, who just kind of wants to bulldoze in. Same thing with Cho'Gath. So you kind of see like this team fight splitting in 2 separate zones where one team's trying to protect their carry and the other team's trying to protect their carry, and it just splits in 2 opposite directions. And it kind of gets really messy and you really don't know who's going to win until somebody actually dies. So they're trying to zone Corki off, and so if they do that, they can kill everybody else. But that means that they're losing some of the heroes in order to zone that Corki out, losing their carry protectors, like Cho'Gath and Alistar. So this game, very, very close. Gonna speed it up here. There's gonna be a lot of farming going on. Let's see how they're doing for farm actually. 320 on Caitlyn, 289. See, now that there's super minions coming in through here, and the waves are actually pushing, they're actually gonna get way ahead in farm. 269, 321. These two still kind of a bit behind, but they're pulling ahead in farm, which is really not something you were seeing earlier. Looks like they can come back in for a push here, actually. Oh, wow, Swain getting caught. Nice flash by Tarek. Swain's no way to be able to live this. Die instantly. They're going to have to pull back now. They can't fight without him. He's basically their only damage aside from Caitlyn. Caitlyn is getting close like a second hand cancer. I don't see them being... Wow, are they actually going to try to fight here? Jarvan way out of position. But not be able to do enough damage to the rest of the team. Decent move all there. Jarvan going to go Rambo on this girl again, try to kill her. Let's see. Of course, he's kind of zoned out of the fight as well. Alistar going to really try to come and defend. Looks like she is going to live. Yeah, he's going to be under the double turrets for a while, which is not good. We're actually going to be able to kill Corki finally. Like, that guy was incredibly strong, 5 and 2. Let's see what happens here. Wow, I don't know if Annie's and ultis here have not been the best I've seen. She's going to die. Because they're close to double turrets, they can just easily pull out of the fights. And it looks like Jarvan's going to die here. Not quite. Caitlyn should just destroy these guys now. They really don't have anything to kill him. Just that amount of CC, like, there's no way he's getting away. Oh, sorry. And I'm going to push them out here. Going to go see the Shurilias. Only 1 dead for 3. They can pick up more kills here. Oh, nice. He got the red buff on him. That's going to be a dead Tarek. Oh, maybe not. Oh, he actually canceled Caitlyn's ult there with that pull. That's pretty good. He saved Tarek, but he didn't give his own life. We're going to pick up mid turret here. Baron should be back up soon. I didn't quite get the time on it. I didn't write it down. But it should be up soon. Very, very soon. So they're going to back up. Actually, it might be going straight to Baron. Yeah, it actually just came up. So they should have enough time. There's still 3 dead to take this. No problem at all. Oh, sorry, I just paused it there. Yeah, it looks like they are going to be able to get stuff. but they are heading over as quickly as they can. Let's see. They do get it there, and nobody's able to get there in time. So crazy game. This is kind of a big turnaround. They got another turret, and they did manage to get it Baron. Now I'm not sure at this point if they feel comfortable enough to try to push down a turret. Probably not. Actually look, then mid is 5, so they actually are going to try to push here despite having an inhibitor down. Two inner turrets down, inhibitor turrets. They're still going to try to push. It's a bit tricky. Sometimes you do want to push, sometimes you also want to just wait and see for them to come to you, because if you try to push on them without anybody defending your inhibitors, you're leaving yourself very, very vulnerable. But if they can get map control and they can keep awareness on where the other team is, they might be able to push it in. No problem. So they're going to slowly push this wave in. They're going to let Cho dive in, try to start a fight, try to absorb as much damage as possible, take as much focus so that they can actually kill people without getting completely zoned out. See, Kaylin, wow, incredibly strong. She has her Banshee Veil. Probably looking to finish the second Phantom Dancer there. It looks like somebody was zoned out of the fight here, so they might be able to push this turret before anyone can defend it. Yeah, Tarek is not there. They might be able to push this if go fast, easy to win. So let's see if they can kill this turret. Tarek is back now. Okay, wow. So actually doing an incredible amount. Oh, this is really good. Porky completely out of position. Jarvan, oh, they're going to eat Jarvan. Oh, actually, no, I think there's a bit of a misclick. I think he didn't eat Jarvan. Does he please sin? Now, Annie, her ult, I don't even think it hit. Maybe it might have hit Swain, but I think that's about it. Swain should be able to live because he has his ulti on. He is ignited, but he should be able to do enough damage. Yeah, see, Kaelin's going to destroy this guy. And that's pretty much going to be over for the fight. Now, Swain is going to die, but they should trade the rest of the team. At the very least, yeah, they're going to be able to get turret plus inhibitor. And, I mean, I think that's probably about the end of the game, 3-for-1. They could probably push it to finish here. Just see the GG coming up from Caitlyn. I mean, Cho'Gath does have an incredibly amount of armor right now, so they're probably able to finish the game. Wow, at least they get caught there. And yeah, that's definitely the game. So, wow, Team Blue pulling out a clutch victory in the end here, and so we'll see them moving on. Wow, that was a really good game, very intense. I mean, I had my predictions. I did not see an outcome like that. I really did think they were going to lose. But TBM does manage to pull it out, and they will be heading over to the next round. Thanks for watching, guys. This was Patootie, and it's God for me to bring you this game. All right, have a good one. Peace out, guys.